Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Marinder Singh, and today we're gonna talk about some vocabulary, and it's a really good vocabulary in my opinion. And we use these words a lot. I think you would also heard these kind of words. I think many times. So I don't want to waste your time. So let's kick this thing off. So first word is garbad. So what is the meaning of garbad? So garbad means when something is not right. All right, there's something messed up situation, whatever. Basically it doesn't seem right. That's the garbage. All right, if I give you an example, like if you see or if you heard in the news, maybe in some cities there are people are fighting. Maybe it was protest and people start fighting, something like that. Then you can say gadbad hogi, right? Gadbad hogi. For example, let's say you see some kind of this kind of news in New York, right? Whatever happened, some protester got beaten, maybe they beat some whatever, which is not the good situation. Something wrong in the situation, right? You heard in the news, you just want to tell this thing to your friend. You will say, मैं हुनी खबर सुनी है न्यूयॉर्क की गड़बड़ होगी, right? It means I just heard a news, right? And something wrong happened in New York, right? Gadabad hogi. Maybe if your friend wants to know exactly what happened, they can ask you and you can explain them what happened. All right? That's the gadbad. Gadbad hogi. Another situation you can also see. Let's say maybe you are using your phone or your computer, whatever. You're trying to do whatever, and you find there's something wrong. It's not working properly. You can say, ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਗੜਬੜ ਆ ਯਾਰ, ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਗੜਬੜ ਆ। ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ means in this, ਚ basically short form of ਵਿੱਚ, ਚ ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਗੜਬੜ ਆ, right? It means it's not like a working as it should be, right? So something wrong in that. That's garbad. So that's how you can use this word garbad. So another word is vadkad, right? Vadkad. So basically, vad, I think this is basically came from vadkat, right? Vad means a lot, more, kat means less, little, right? So now it's vadkat. Basically, people use this both word together, all right? How they use it? Now, let's say maybe you're selling something, right? And you supposed you are gonna make 10,000, whatever. You thought like you were gonna make 10,000 and you make 9,000, or maybe you make 11,000, whatever. Let's say you make 9,000 and you are telling me, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸੀ ਵੀ 10,000 ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾ ਲੂੰਗਾ, 9,000 ਹੀ ਬਣੇ, right? ਕਮਾਉਣਾ means earn, right? When you earn something, that's ਕਮਾਉਣਾ. Alright, so I can reply to you, ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਬਾਅਦ ਘਾਟ ਤਾਂ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ, ਬਾਅਦ ਘਾਟ ਤਾਂ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ. It means don't worry about this kind of things happen, like yeah, it goes ups down. Like if you're supposed to make 10,000, you only make 9,000, whatever. It's not a big difference, just a little difference. These kind of things happens. Sometimes you go maybe little up, sometimes you just like blow a little bit, something like that. So these kind of things happens, right? So if you wanna express yourself that way, you can say कोई गल नहीं, वाद घाट ਤਾਂ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ है, right? Don't worry about these kind of things happens. That's the वाद घाट. So another word is tek taka. This is also a really good word in my opinion. Tek taka. So what is the tek taka? Let's say something went wrong. Something went wrong after maybe few days, whatever, a few hours or few weeks, it's become normal. That's tiktika. So if we take example, the same example at the beginning, we talk about gadbad, right? So there was something wrong in New York City, whatever, something wrong. You heard in the news, you told your friend, ਉੱਥੇ ਗੜਬੜ ਹੋ ਗਈ, right? Whatever. And after a few days, maybe 3-4 days, your friend asks you, now how is New York, right? How is the situation there? And that time, if you just want to say now it's in control, everything is fine, whatever, that time you say ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਟਿਕ ਟਕਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ, ਹੁਣ means now, ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ yeah, you can just say ਹੁਣ ਟਿਕ ਟਕਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ whatever. You can also use ਤਾਂ, the way we use, that's our accent, these kind of filler word we use. Yeah, ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ means there, alright, there. ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਟਿਕ ਟਕਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ means happens, alright. So it means now everything is normal, or everything is under control, or it's fine, whatever there, right? That's what it means. Tik taka, all right? Garbad and the tik taka is basically opposite words. And I think this colloquial word you don't find in the books. I don't know, maybe you find. The garbad you can find. The tik taka, I don't think I heard in the news. Yeah. So I think these are really good words, garbad and tik taka. So anyway, next word is pakai, right? What is the pakai? Basically, this word is used in two situations. One is like, for example, if somebody is just talking shit, whatever, or it didn't make sense, right? You will say, "Ota pakai mari janda," right? He's talking shit. Ota pakai mari janda. Or maybe it's your friend. He just talking whatever. You are not interesting, or it's not value, or whatever. Maybe he is just telling you or criticizing somebody without any reason, just complaining or whatever. You can say "Kaun pakai mari," right? Why the hell you are doing this? All right. So shit, can you hear the noise of the guy who is selling vegetables? I can say this. I can use it like "Oh pakai mari janda" in speaker. अब बाहर ना सब्जी वाला पकाई मरी ਜਾਂਦਾ, all right? So basically sabji wala means the guy who's selling the vegetables. In the loudspeaker he's telling, yeah, he's just telling whatever he has, the vegetable names, shit, he's so loud. But anyway, but in this situation he is annoying me, and I don't find him sensible at all. He's disturbing me, whatever. So I can say oh tapakai mari janda me, all right. That's the thing. Maybe it's sensible for him because he is making his business, he is selling something, right? But for me, I can say to oh I mean whatever. So same thing for you. You can use with your friends, right? Yeah, it could be rude if somebody is not your friend, but it depends how you have a relationship. You can use that. I think this is the good word if you are talking about somebody, basically the third person to your friend or somebody else. That time I think this is a good word to use. Pakai, all right. Another situation, pakai is basically you went somewhere. Let's say your bank called you, whatever, you need something. You went the you like went to the bank, or go to the bank, and they told you, oh, bring me this kind of document. You went there again to your home, you bring another document, and they told you bring another document, something like that. So basically you have to do, you waste you a lot of times, all right. You say ਅੱਜ ਤਾਂ ਯਾਰ ਬੜੀ ਪਕਾਈ ਹੋਈ, right? ਅੱਜ ਤਾਂ ਯਾਰ ਬੜੀ ਪਕਾਈ ਹੋਈ. It means thore like yeah, so it means you put a lot of effort, all right, lot of effort. Basically when you feel like you put a lot of effort but the outcome is not that good enough, that's mean pakai hui, all right, pakai hui. You can also say matha vajya, ਅੱਜ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੱਥਾ ਵੱਜਿਆ, right? Basically the effort you put or you have to do whatever the reason, the outcome is not that good, all right. So that's pakai hona, all right, pakai hui. Another example is pakai kari, right? Pakai kari, you can also use that one. Basically only difference is pakai hona is it just happens, it just happens, you didn't expect that. Pakai karna, it means you did it, you know it, you did it by yourself. Probably listen, nobody wants to do pakai right? But yeah, sometimes you just, you know, you wanna get things done, you wanna do it, but sometimes it takes a lot of effort, and then you realize, oh my god, today I put a lot of effort. Yeah, you can also use this one, pakai kari, pakai hui. It's up to you what the way you want to use this one. All right. So next word is rawla. Another word is also similar, masala. All right. So okay, rawla. One meaning of rawla is noise. When somebody make the noise, we say oh rawla paunda. He's making the noise. Oh rawla paunda, right? Tu kyun rawla payi na? Why you are yelling or why you are making the noise? That's the rawla. Another situation, it could be a matter. If you see two people are arguing, whatever, or two families are arguing, or two neighbors are arguing, whatever, you want to know what happened. Like, what's the matter? That time you can say in Punjabi, ki rola soda, alright? Ki rola ga. Like, what's the matter? Alright? So, you can also use another word, masala. Masala means also like the same thing as a rola in this situation. But masala doesn't mean yelling, alright? It didn't mean yelling. Masala means what's the matter. You can say soda ki masala, you can say soda ki rawla, alright? Rawla means also when somebody is yelling or rawla payenda. If you just want to know what's the matter, you can also this one, rawla, alright? Because it's used like when somebody is arguing out loud, basically they're making the noise, yelling, yelling at each other, right? So they are doing the rawla thing, right? Or rawla payenda, whatever. So you wanna know what's the reason behind that, right? That time you ask soda ki rola, all right? So yeah, this is the good word. Another word is sonnasan. So this sonnasan means basically, I remember this word, what we call in English, I think I forgot now. I don't know what was it. So yeah, when it's empty, there's nobody. Basically, sonnasan means when the space or place, whatever, there's nobody. That's sunsan place, right? I don't know what was shit. I forgot. Anyway, yeah, I know this. What does it mean? But I forgot now. Anyway, you let me know what would you call? Yeah, sunsan. Let's say you went somewhere. You went somebody's house, somebody's yard. You find nobody there. You didn't expect that. You will say to the sunsan. All right, sunsan. Now you went anywhere, like you went maybe in the jungle, you didn't see anybody, you didn't see any bird, any people, any animal, and you came back. I can ask you, tu ki dekhya? What did you see there? You can say मैं तो कुछ नहीं देखा, उत्थे तो सुनसान सी. I didn't see anything. It was empty. Not the empty. I think empty is not the good word for that. There was another word. I think, yeah, somebody told me. I think it is the Roma. One of my friends, she told me the meaning of Sonasan. Yeah, I forgot now. Anyway, another word is Ujjarna, and the opposite word of Ujjarna is Vasana. What does the mean Ujjarna? Ujjarna means, let's say the word, the meaning of the Vasana first. Vasana means when somebody lives peacefully enjoying their life. That's Vasana. Like, for example, somebody came here, whatever, in my village or whatever the place you live. Somebody came there, they start working, they find a good job, they make the family, they're living their good life, whatever. Now you can say ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਬਸ ਗਿਆ, ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਤਾਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਬਸਦਾ, right? It means their families living good, whatever. That's what basana. Ujjarna is basically opposite. Let's say there's a family lives close to you, and one of their family member got into drugs, they went to jail, whatever, one of which got killed, maybe died in accident, whatever, and some of their member moved on, maybe the couple has got divorced. Basically, their family is not together anymore, it's just separate, it just destroyed, whatever. That's ujjarna, right? So you can say oda ujjad gayi. It means they couldn't get like together, their family, whatever, they just separate, they just destroyed their family, whatever. Sometimes people use this word when they're talking about maybe older era. They say, okay, there was a village, in like hundreds years ago, right? पर वो जड़ गया, right? So it means that there was a village 100 years ago, but it's not there anymore. Whatever the tragedy happened to that village, whatever the hell had happened, well, now nobody lives there, right? That's ujjadna. The vasana is the opposite. When people start living there, they're enjoying whatever, that's vasana, all right? So anyway, that was the some vocabulary. So I want to tell you, yeah, I'll make another episode about the vocabulary. I have few more good words, so yeah, I'll make soon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this lesson and learn some new vocabulary, and I hope you're gonna use in your speaking as well. So, if you think you are getting the value from this podcast and you wanna support this podcast, then you can support it through Patreon and PayPal. Links are in the description. Everything would be appreciated. It would also help this podcast to grow more. By the way, if you had time to understand Punjabi pronouns like active pronouns, passive pronouns, possessive pronouns, then check out my new ebook. It's completely free. Link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned something new today. I'll be back with another lesson in another day.